cream time, everybody. It's the middle of winter and I know you've all been sitting there going, man, I'm freezing cold, but I could sure do with a bowl of ice cream right now. Paleo ice cream, I should say, dairy-free, because this is a paleo food company we're talking from. So who's with me? It's winter, let's eat ice cream, hooray! I can see you all cheering along with me, and I could sense, like telepathically, that you all wanted to be eating ice cream in winter, which is why I thought, hi Max, how are you? I thought I am going to answer your telepathic calls and show you how to make ice cream in the middle of winter. And I'm going to show you how to make it from sweet potato, because I know deep down all your life you've been saying to yourself, how can I turn sweet potato into ice cream? It's the question on everybody's lips. People are afraid to ask it, but I'm about, stepping out of the box. I'm about taking risks, and I'm not afraid to ask the big questions. So let's talk about sweet potato ice cream. You've heard of sweet potato pie. You've heard of roasted sweet potato with your roast lamb, but not many people have heard about roast sweet potato ice cream. And do you know what? I actually think I've invented this. I started making this a few months ago, and I even Googled it. I Googled sweet potato ice cream and I could find no recipes for it at all in the whole wide world of Google. So I was saying to my boyfriend Dave, we were eating it. He's not as big a fan of it as I am. And I said, I think I've started the next food craze. I'm going to do a Facebook Live on this and make it bigger than bone broth. I'm going to make it bigger than activated nuts. It's going to be bigger than what other food crazes are there. This is the next food craze. Sweet potato ice cream is where it's at. And you guys need to help me make it so. You all have to go out there, download the free cookbook that has this recipe in it, which I will give you the link to, and make sweet potato ice cream bigger than Ben-Hur, however big Ben-Hur is. So, has anyone ever had a dessert with sweet potato? Is anyone thinking, what the heck is sweet potato ice cream right now? Max, I know I've talked to you about it before, and I've talked to the people at my gym about it before. And most of you have probably eaten ice cream before, and you've made frozen ice cream from frozen bananas. Max says, hey, got me onto sweet potato, blueberries, and coconut yogurt. Yeah, that's a beautiful dessert. Just roasted sweet potato with berries and coconut yogurt is delicious. But we're taking this another step. We're taking it to even more extreme deliciousness. Can't remember what I was saying now. Anyway, we should probably make it. That's what I was saying. You've all had the ice cream with frozen banana and frozen avocado, and you've blended that up in the morning and you've created your smoothies out of it, and we've all done that. We know how to do that. This is something even more amazing, and this is something that's even lower in sugar. So for those people who are having the banana frozen, it's quite high in fructose, and many people don't want to be consuming that amount of sugar. So this is a great solution. This is a great alternative. So let's get stuck into it, and then you can all go and make it and make sweet potato ice cream the newest, biggest, brightest, bestest, most amazing thing in the universe. So what I have done, you need to take a step here. You have to freeze your banana before you can make banana ice cream. And you have to freeze your sweet potato before you can make sweet potato ice cream. But you also have to do another step. You have to roast it first. So get yourselves a big sweet potato. They've been really cheap lately. At my grocers, they were like $2 a kilo, which is so cheap. And you want to roast up a big one or two medium ones, cut it into small cubes, roast it lightly in some olive oil for about 40 minutes at 200 degrees. It's all in the recipe, which you'll be able to download, which I will provide below. And roast it up for about 40 minutes at 200 degrees. Then you're going to cool it and freeze it overnight. Just put it to bed in the freezer for a little while. Sweet potatoes love to live in the freezer. Then, once you've frozen it, it will come out. And it doesn't actually freeze really hard. It's like, when you freeze banana or avocado, it's still quite squishy. So, see, I just bit into it, and that's been in my freezer overnight. And that's why when I was eating Max roasted sweet potato with coconut yogurt and blueberries one day, I thought to myself, I wonder if I froze this sweet potato, because sweet potato is really sweet, and it would freeze like banana and avocado, and it would still be quite soft. Ooh la la. Thanks, Rena. Are you saying ooh la la because of my beautiful attire I'm wearing? I always dress up for you guys, don't I? Generally when I'm doing these lives, it's the end of my work day. I've been to the gym and I'm getting ready to go to bed. So that's why I always look so glamorous. But anyway, you're going to get about 2 cups of your frozen sweet potato, and you're going to put it in, I make mine in my NutriBullet, or if you've got a similar thing, or if you've got a high-speed blender, like I don't know, what are the names of high-speed blenders? What's that thing? A Thermomix or a Vitamix, that's the one. So you pop 2 cups of sweet potato in here. I've got 1 cup of coconut cream and half a cup of water. I've also added I've added the spice blend from the Rumbles Lifestyle Hub spice module, which is a sweet spice blend, but you could just use a teaspoon or 2 of cinnamon in there, and you could put some sweetener if you want. You can put a little bit of maple or honey or a squirt of stevia if that's your thing, but you could try it without the sweetener first and see how you go. And when I'm talking about coconut cream, this is my favorite brand, the AM one. I always like to sing the name because I find singing makes everything in life great. Doesn't matter if you're a good singer or a bad singer, just sing. We should make life a musical. Life should be like Singing in the Rain. You know that musical? Or it should be like Aladdin or something like that. And that's my favorite coconut cream. So then you're going to blend it. Now this is a really thick mixture. It's tough. It's really tough. So you're going to blend it. And then you might have to scoop it around a bit, and you may have to add some more water. So just excuse me for a moment because this might be a little noisy. So make sure it's turned on. It gets really thick. You can see how I was really rough with it there. So just shake it up a bit, and I can tell that this just needs a little bit longer. So all right, I think mine needs a little bit more liquid. You can see there it's not quite blended in. So I'll just add a little bit more water. You could add a little bit more coconut cream if you want to. And as you can tell, this is going to be really filling because we've got the carbohydrate from the sweet potato and we've got the fat from the coconut cream, and combined together, they're going to fill you up really quickly. You don't need to eat a lot of these. Plus it gives you your sweet fix without having all the sugar from, say, fruit or from, you know, too much whatever sweetness stuff you like. All right, so let's take a look. Oh, beautiful. Let me get a spoon. I should be more prepared. And look at this. And it is, seriously, it's really delicious. It's like a mousse. So you can eat it like this. You can also add more liquid if you want to make it a bit more runnier. And you can freeze it for a little while and make it go a bit harder. I like to eat mine in the morning, of course, with some Rumbles crumble on top. And as I said before, you only need a tiny bit of this. So give me a thumbs up or give me a little emoticon, like a little happy face, if you think you're going to make this and give it a try. I'm actually going to give you the recipe. I've published the blog post, but there's a free downloadable cookbook you can get on the blog post as well. So the recipe's on the blog, and I can see someone's going to make it with the shocking face. Max is going to make it. Woohoo! We're starting a new trend, guys. We're starting the sweet potato ice cream trend. It's going to spread worldwide. You're going to be in Paris one day on a holiday, and someone's going to come up to you and say, would you like to eat sweet potato ice cream? And you go, I started that craze. I started that. I was with Jen Richards that night in June 2017, and we started that craze. It's gonna happen. So I'll attach the link for the blog post below. You can get the recipe there, or you can download the free cookbook as well. Thanks, Ed. Ed's gonna make it. And when you do make it, you know, comment on Facebook. Let me know if you liked it and share a photo. And, you know, that would be so exciting. Rinna, next week when my sister is here, good stuff, Rinna. Yes, and share a photo with us so we can all see. So I'll include the link for the blog post below. Make sure you download it. Make sure you make the ice cream and share it with the world. We're going to start a craze together. You and me. You and me. Tops. All right, guys. I'll put the link there. Give me a minute or so. And I'm just going to go and enjoy this. Good night, all.